Okay. uh, we are picking up where we left off a short while ago. And that is Inside Sin. We just defeated Seymour Butts. And now we are here, and I'm gonna try and get to the final save. And maybe we can beat this game tonight. We'll see. If I didn't have to get up in the morning for some obligation, then I don't think there'd be too much difficulty with us getting it, but okay, we just gotta save, so I'm gonna see what I can steal from those mushrooms. We haven't attempted to steal from them yet because I was concerned, you know, we were towards the end of that. Took an hour to get from save point to save point, and I didn't want to risk dying there. So we're gonna go ahead and try and see what we can steal from those guys. And well, let's do this first here. Oh yeah, okay, so it's not really a problem to steal from them. That's all I really needed to know. If you're just stealing, I'm sure if you try to mug them, they'll hit back with some sort of terribly soul-crushing attack. And I think I probably should check everybody's armor because I might have put that on her. So let's go ahead and just finish this battle off, and then we'll go ahead and oh, I never. Okay, so in the event that nobody in the event that someone stumbled upon this video and they don't know what's going on here, first of all, let me just say thank you for your time. I really appreciate your time. And I hope you enjoy your time spent here. And I'll show you after this battle what's going on. So we have... Well, let me just kill these guys off. And I can show you what's going on. Alright, so what's going on here is we have Lulu as our main, and everybody else pretty much sucks, but Lulu kicks ass. We're just doing the main storyline, that's all we're doing here, nothing else. What we did is we start with Lulu here where she starts off, we bring her up to Lancet, and then we take her down through Thief, we go ahead and grab Steal, we go ahead and grab Use, we go ahead and grab Dispel on our way into Endgame White Mage. Down here we grab Cure 3 and Holy. We have Steel right around the time, maybe a little earlier than what we would get Riku. Probably earlier than getting Riku, actually. And we get Cure 3 before we lose Yuna, and that's huge. Then we have Holy, which is doing 9,999 damage. Sometime right around the Calm Lands. Sometimes we'll get it before we get to the Calm Lands. Other times we get it before we leave the Calm Lands, but right around the Calm Lands is when we get it Holy. So we're doing damage cap, damage with Lulu around the Calm Lands. And to put that in perspective, our next best damage dealer at that point in the progression is probably Aaron, who is probably doing something around 1400 damage at that point. And so that's a pretty drastic difference. So once we get to Holy, then I warp her over to here. Not so that we can learn Drain or Flare, but because we want to grab these +4s. So we get a +4 here, we get a +4 here, we get a +4 here. There's a lot of +4s here down in endgame Black Mage, and that's a pretty big deal for us. And so we're just basically going through here, grabbing stat boost points for her. Everybody else is pretty much on their own path. Although, okay, so Riku, you know, she starts off here. We did go up here and grab Dispel. Or I'm sorry, Reflect. Reflect, she also has Dispel too, I think, but the big one is Reflect. There's a couple bosses, so that's a pretty big deal. So we go and grab Reflect. So we do have Reflect in the party. It's just not with who normally would have it. And then we go down, follow her path until we get down here, where we grab Holy. I don't know, maybe I've used it once the whole game. She's just not very much of a mage, not at least with this build. So there's, you know, whatever. We go down here and then we start to get some +4s for her. That's what we're doing. Endgame White Mage. She does have some points to spend, so, you know, maybe at the final save I'll spend those points. I don't know. We'll see. Waka, again, he's on his own path. We did take him into late game Black Mage for a minute to grab some +4s, but really, you know, we haven't progressed him very much at all. You can see 2 circles really and part of a third. I guess most of this 3rd circle in Black Mage. And then we did go up here and grab Lancet for him, which isn't a real big deal with this build, but it is useful and helpful because we did warp him down here to grab Mug. Real quick, we just taught him Mug. We didn't really warp him, we just used a sphere to teach him Mug. That's a much bigger deal in different runs, but in this one it's still useful. Arn, just on his own path. I'm surprised he's progressed as much as he has, because really have only used him against enemies weak to piercing, but, you know, he's Arn, he's slow, he hits hard, he's slow, he has lots of hit points, he's slow. Titus, again, really have not progressed that much. We did take him down, taught him Lancet, and then, you know, he's got his 3 circles here. He's working on his 4th circle. He doesn't know Haste 2 yet. He's really not that progressed that far. Yuna, I don't know how she has all these points, because I pretty much never use her, but I guess the game just must funnel points down to people that aren't in the party, because that's the only explanation. I just don't use her. So we sit here, and she sat at this level 2 key lock for a long time until I had enough level 2s, and I was like, alright, let's go get her some Haste 2, which we have used in a couple of different boss fights, but for the most part, it's just window dressing. We don't really need it. It is useful against Seymour Flux, and there's another boss that it's pretty useful against, but mostly, you know, she's just using her Aeons as well. Earlier in the game, sometimes we'll just use them as a meat shield, but we really haven't used her very much. She's just not very good. I mean, you can use her, she's just generally speaking not good. She's just not good. She has for usefulness in certain playthroughs, but I guess if you want to build her, so what they do is they make it so she could be good, but they put her here and they kind of lock her in here, and there's no way out of where they stash her until late in the game. So I guess if you wanted to, you could use her the way we're using Lulu now, but you don't get the option to do that until Lulu's had a chance to establish herself. And so, I don't know. Anyway, she's got her usefulness, but it's not right now. Kamari, never really used Kamari. We took him down to Mug so that we could teach Mug to Waka. And then we just kind of let him run down here for a while. I haven't spent anybody's points in a long time except for Lulu. They're just accumulating, as you can see. We don't really need them. it's just whatever. We'll probably spend all those points at the final save. Lulu is the one I am spending points for because she is the motor, she's the transmission, she's the drivetrain of this whole entire car that we're using here. She's the key to everything. Because for the storyline segment of the game, there's really no one that can match her in my opinion. Probably Waka would be, maybe Waka. If you build him right and do the right stuff, Waka could be pretty dominant. But we'll do that on another playthrough. But this one is all about Lulu here. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. Oh, also we got all the Bhed potions, and getting all the Bhed primers. Getting all the Bhed primers did allow us to get past the final Seymour battle, which is pretty brutal. That was a fun fight. That was super fun. Anyway, that's where we're at. We're inside Sid now. We're gonna try and kill everything at least once. Like as far as the mobs that we'll encounter in here. We may use the flee command on some of them after we've already beat them once, but that's kind of what I want to. We did flee from a lot of monsters in Mount Gagazet. Not that we needed to. We had Lulu doing damage cap, but it's kind of clunky to just constantly. It takes time, and I just wanted to get up to the top of the hill and get that weapon for her, because. For Mount Gagazet, yeah, you have her, but it costs 80 magic points to cast Holy, and so you're constantly refilling. It's a very clunky trip up that mountain, and I didn't want to do that, so I didn't. I just ran away from it, and then kill the bosses at the top. But these guys are tough. Oh, also I should look and make sure what I got for equipment on these people. Yeah, so I did put that on for the Seymour battle, or during the battle, which probably got us through the fight, honestly. This is her stuff right here, though. This is pretty much what she'll have. This is what we got going on. I left a slot open in case I ever wanted to throw something in there. The only farming we've done the whole entire game is the monster at the top of Mount Gagazet. I don't know if you remember. I forget what his name is. I want to say Sanctuary Keeper, but I think that's a different monster. Anyway, he's kind of he's problematic, but he has a chance to drop this weapon here, so we farmed him until we got this. This weapon is pretty key to what we're doing here, and so we farmed him until we got that weapon, and then after that, it's just Zanarkand in here. You know, from there it's just you go down the hill and you're in the Zanarkand ruins, and over a little while then you get to here, but we did make one piece of armor. Well, we were awarded the defending shield that came with, well, actually it's called soft shield, that had stoneproof on it, and then we threw that confused proof on there. I do want to kind of see, I don't know if I can customize something that's currently being worn. Anyway, I want to see if we can do Berserk Ward or Berserk Proof if we have. Okay, so hype. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get that. But I should probably put Berserk Ward on him. I don't know. We'll see. So we didn't do any grinding, and when we were in the Calmlands, I probably should have gone out of my way when we did encounter the guys that I could get this item from. I should have been stealing from him, but I didn't. And so now I'm regretting that I didn't. Not that I didn't farm, but that I didn't just, you know, when you encounter something, steal what's valuable in the formation and move on. I mean, that's kind of what we've been doing here. So anyway, this is where we're at. And it's really important that Titus is in the front row in the top formation here. Reason being is his weapon He has the Sonic Steel weapon, which he's had since Macalania Forest or Macalania Woods. At the end of that level, before you fight that like shape-shifting water monster thing, before you get the Jek Sphere, or after you get the after you fight it, you get the Jek Sphere there. The spot where it's the same location where Yuna and Titus have their little swimming around scene. That's not when that happens, but that's the same location. Anyway, Waka the 23rd, I think his name is. He's hanging out there before you go to that fight, and you can buy this weapon from him. One of the great weapons in the game, period, because it allows you to go first. Anytime you enter a battle, you get to go first. Your party gets to go first. That is huge. So anyway, without that, I don't know that we could do what we're trying to do here, honestly. We'd just get wiped out so many times. You could probably do it, but it would be terrible. Okay, so this is one of the formations that we have already beat, and it's an expensive formation. We cannot get magic from these guys, and it would cost a number of ethers probably to beat them. We've already beat them once. We're not going to beat them again. There's nothing to fight these guys for. They don't give us... Well, I mean, we can steal something from them. Lunar curtains, I think, maybe, but we already have stolen a bunch from them, so we're not going to steal. Or if it's a situation, like, it depends on the formation, right? So if I can, if it lines up where we can steal, and then Titus can still flee after the theft, then we'll go ahead and try and steal stuff from those formations. Like this guy here, right? So we have not killed him yet. And he's the guy that I wanted the Berserk proof for. But we can do this. And we will do this.
Hey you, take me on!
So he doesn't like that very much. But now he should not do bad breath, which means the rest of the party should be safe from... And I don't know if I have to do that every round, I don't remember. But he can be provoked, so we'll see. Anyway, he's got Confused proof on, Titus does, so really Berserk is the only thing we need to really be worried about here. But we're going to kill this guy because we haven't killed him yet. And we have a save point not far behind us, so, you know, even if he kills us, it's not the end of the world. Speaking of dying, I think probably less than a dozen times we've been annihilated the whole time, and most of those were against Seymour Flux. Or against Seymour, period. There's a couple battles against Seymour that are pretty tough. Nothing else is very difficult. Seymour can be a problem. Seymour butts. Alright, and then... So this is pretty much what we're doing this whole game here, is once you get the calm ones, it's time for Holy. And she just beats the crap out of everything with Holy. We don't have anything like as far as being able to petrify monsters, because that would have required some grindage, and that was something I wasn't going to do. Is this something I don't know if you can do or not? Ooh, boy, that's tough. So, let's see here. I'd like to be able to steal from this guy. I figured if I would use Provoke and then guard with Arm, then maybe that would be best. it's not working. So we're gonna go ahead and bring Riku back in here. Because Riku's awesome. Also, Riku has this weapon that we bought from Owaka's brother, which has alchemy on it. And that's a really big deal because that gives us 2 times healing on items that she uses. So for example, all bed potions cure us for 2,000 instead of 1,000, which is pretty massive right now. So he's still provoked. Okay, so we're just gonna let that happen. All right, he's about done. I'm gonna try and lance it from him. I think it should work, but magic is oh no, it doesn't. You don't get anything from this guy. Okay, that's good to know. And then I guess that'll take care of him. So now, unless I want to steal remedies, there's really no more real good reason to fight another one of these guys. We've already killed one. It's been detailed. He's not that bad. If you have that weapon where you get to go first, if you provoke him, and if you've got Lulu doing damage cap, not late game damage cap, but you know what I mean. So Lulu, we're moving her along whenever we can, really. Everybody else, they can wait. Yuna is mostly useless. She has had a few moments where she has shined, but for the most part, she just does that. That's pretty much it. Wait, let me double check here. It's always really important, and I can't stress this enough, especially in the places like where we are now. Titus needs to be in the active party. He has to be, because if you encounter something like that Great Marlboro or Grand Marlboro, whatever his name is, and he's not in the party, Titus isn't in the party, you know, you're probably going to have to reload your game, because you're probably going to die. We have not killed this guy yet. Probably he's undead, so I can probably just use like Phoenix Downs on him. I guess that would sound about right, right? And I'm pretty confident that I can lance hit this guy, so I'm going to try. Yeah, you can kind of, yeah, a little bit you can lance at him. So you know, I don't know how many Phoenix Downs I'm gonna need. And Holy does fine damage. This guy's not that problematic, honestly. He has high level magic, but he's not really anything to be concerned about. There are the guys that need, you know, that are concerning, and then there are guys that are concerning. Yeah, we'll just do that. Let's go ahead and... Or no. Let's just lance it. Put our magic back. And then we can go ahead and use that item. That should kill him, I would say. No, it doesn't kill him. Huh. I bet a Phoenix Down does, though. I kind of want to find out, but at the same time... So he's half to fire. Alright, I've had enough of this guy. Well, we'll just do that. Is he seriously still not dead yet? Wow, he's got a lot of magic, dang. Well, if you're running out of magic, that's the guy you want to fight. You know, one thing I really should do here is level up those Aeons, because as much as I haven't really used them for the whole game, I'm going to need them at the end. This guy's a problem, especially when you have to fight 3 of them. I have not killed any one of these guys yet. And I don't think I can lance at them, but maybe I can. But there is one thing you can do to these guys, and this one thing is the thing that will make your whole life a whole lot easier against them. You know, you might even be able to put them asleep. You can definitely use a silence grenade against them. I wonder, do I have 2 different silence items? If I don't... Yeah, I don't. Boy, that sucks that I only have a couple of those silence grenades. I don't like that at all. I want to make sure... No, she has Stoneproof. So we should be...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, missed. Oh, whatever. I don't know, you can't really dodge if you're just a pile of stone, can you? I don't know how that works. Okay, so I can kill him in the next turn. Let's go ahead and see if I can't lance it from this guy. And I can, by a whole lot. Okay, good. Alright, now let's see if I can maybe steal... Alright, I guess that'll do. I'm not gonna count this guy as having beat one of these guys because there's a formation with 3 of those guys, and that's a different formation than this one. So if I encounter that formation with 3 of those guys, I'm gonna have to find a way to beat them. And you know what? We're gonna get Walker moving down this path a little bit. We really haven't used much in the way of those endgame spheres at all. I probably should do that. I just never use them. And I'm an idiot because I was walking around and I didn't have Titus in the formation. I just ended everything right there. Is she out of magic? Or is everybody up? No, she's just out of magic. Wow, that was fast. Oh, come on, Waka. I'm not letting These guys have really strong resistance to magic, but Lulu's strong enough now. She wasn't earlier, but she is now strong enough to one-shot those guys. It was a bit of an issue earlier, though. No, we're not gonna try and be a hero. At least I could get a couple more of those silence grenades there. That's a big deal. That's massive for me because those monoliths, or whatever they're called, the monoliths. Waka, I don't think knows. Well, he might know a silence attack, but it's not the good one. You know, it's not Silence Buster. He doesn't know that. So he has a silence attack, but it's not very good. So having those silence grenades is a really big deal. I'm an idiot. Dude, we're lucky that our game isn't over yet here. So, we're gonna go ahead and steal from this guy. And we're gonna go ahead and try and steal again. And now we're gonna go ahead and leave because we've already beat him. We established he's not some kind of unbeatable character.
I'll be right back.
And we're gonna leave. I should find a way to get. You know, I will. I'll once we get into a battle that's a softer battle. I'm gonna get those Aeons overdrives. I'm gonna have to do that because we're gonna need those for the final boss. With these characters that we got here, I don't know of any. I mean, maybe there's a way to get past there, but okay, this is another one. We've already beat these guys. We're not.
I'll be right back.
There's no. It's just not cost effective to fight that group of monsters.
Live and let live.
There's nothing there. Oh, what is this? Okay, so this is an example where I can provoke this guy, I can steal from him twice, and then I can run away.
Hey, you! Over here!
Or I can attempt to steal twice. Anyway. But anyway, we get some remedies, and remedies are valuable.
I'll be right back.
Leviathan. Is that even any? You know, it's funny. This weapon that she has, that's from the Besaid. The first trial, you get this weapon, and she's still carrying it. Even if I was using her heavily, I would still be using that weapon. It's a really good weapon. So you can't get back up here, can you? No. So what's the way out then? Alright, we've already beat one of these guys. I don't see any real sense in trying to be a hero here. Fighting this guy. So we're just going to try and steal. And then we're going to go ahead and flee. It's just a battle that we don't really get much out of. It's just not a cost-effective fight. What are those healing? What is that item? Oh, okay. That's pretty awesome. Fully restores hit points of party. Wow. Alright, so how do we get out of here now? Oh yeah, we'll climb. This guy we've already beat. For anyone who hasn't seen the previous video, there is a trick to this guy. When you kill him, he retorts with Meteor or Meteo, I don't remember which. But our party wouldn't survive that. Now, there's two ways that I know of to get around that. One of them is if you have like a counterattack weapon on and he attacks that character. If he attacks the character that has a counterattack weapon on and the counterattack kills him, he won't use his counter on a counter. It won't double stack like that. So you can kill him that way. You can set it up so that, you know, he will attack the guy with the counter weapon, but basically kill everybody off but the guy with the counter weapon, so that he'll only attack the guy with the counter weapon, and set it up so when he's low enough that the counter will kill him. That's the first way I ever beat this guy, and it was just by accident. That was a long time ago, but anyway, the other way is just use an Aeon to kill him, and that way when he counters, he'll kill the Aeon, and then after that animation goes through, then your party just comes back and the battle's over. That would be my recommendation. That's a lot easier than trying to set everything up just right so that the counter kills him. But you can still remedy from him, and a healing spring, apparently. But we're not going to go through the hassle of trying to kill this guy.
I won't go so easy on you next
We've
time.
already beat him. He's a dangerous enemy. There's no need to keep fighting him. It's not like we're... Is there a save point right here? There we go. Are we already at the end here? We can't be at the end already. You know, I wish there was a map. So, let's go back. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I probably didn't.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Well, we saved, so even if something goes sideways, we're okay. That's what I need. Oh, he does have stone proof. Okay, I thought so. All right. I probably have a boatload of soft. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, you know those waters, those healing waters? I bet those are something that can only be used. That's why. I bet you. Chuck a cash. But that's fine. Lulu knows. Lulu knows use. Lulu is good at dodging. Another reason why she excels in the storyline is she's got the highest evasion rate of anyone. And she's got really high magic defense, so she's good against mages because she's got high magic defense. She's good against physical attackers because she dodges at a very high rate. So her defense is fantastic. Wow, those guys drop level 3 key spheres. Okay. I knew at a certain point in the game you can kind of farm those, but up until that point they're kind of a more rare commodity. Oh, all that is you get to see down in that hole where that chest is that we already got. What do you steal from this guy again? Farplane Shadows? I think that's just like immunity to death, which you shouldn't need anymore. So, Lulu's full magic, so I think we don't need to
I won't
fight
go
this
so
guy.
easy on you next time.
We are going to steal from this guy, though. And we can put him to sleep. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We've already killed one, so we don't need to kill him. Let's just steal from him. Sleeping powder? Yeah, we'll use the sleeping powder. And I bet there it is, healing water. I am pretty sure. I don't remember what that one We'll try to get 4 of those. Or 4 successful steal attempts. It's usually pretty easy to get 3 successful steal attempts. More challenging to get 4, but this guy's sleeping, so we're gonna go for it. There we go. After 4, it's kind of tough to get 4 usually. It's usually pretty easy to get 3. Getting 4 is kind of tough. Once you get past 4, it gets really difficult. Like the odds go down pretty steep after 4. They actually get on pretty steep after 3, but like really steep after 4.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Not that it's that big of a deal. I mean, all bed potions with Riku are typically gonna be giving us... Okay, so this is... Okay, this is where we were at. Alright, so... There was no reason to go back here.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
That, adamantium tortoise thing, whatever he is... He does have a chance to drop a really good thing. I don't remember what it is, if it's a weapon, if it's an armor, I don't recall. But it's really nice to get that if you can get it. I think we've got enough silence grenades where I kind of feel comfortable. Because you do get to steal 2 or 3 at a time from them, so it's not that bad. But we don't have enough musk yet. Musk are a highly valuable thing, and we only have 1 person that has immunity to confuse, and I wouldn't mind having a second. Okay, and then what's that there? Death? Oh, do we need that? I don't think so. Oh yeah, that sounds fantastic. Let's get that evasion. Alright, so now we're at the second part of this dungeon. Go ahead and save. And this is where we came up from down below, so we don't need to go over there. Are we at the end? Is that the final save? I feel like that's the final save of the game. Dude, I'm pretty sure that's the final save. So... what can we need to get those Aeons leveled up. Okay. Let's see here. What can we make? We need, what is it, 49? Musk? I don't know that I really want to go through all that. We're not going to get that, but we could put Berserk Ward on. Ooh, we could do 2 auto meds. Riku's got auto med. I think we're gonna put auto med on Titus. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, because he's cursed. He's confused proof. And I want to keep the rest of those remedies. I think that's the best move. And then auto potion. Nah, that's no good because we got all these regular potions. That's just not going to do me any good. But hit points up though. That could really be good for me here. I think I will probably do that, actually. Man. Or do I put that on Aaron? What does Aaron have? Stone proof, poison proof? Again, we didn't make that, it's just something we got. I think we'll just leave them, keep that. And then weapon. Boy. What? Okay, so we're not gonna need that weapon for Titus, for the final boss. So let's see if we can get something better for a weapon for him. What can we put on a weapon? Strength plus 10. Strength plus 20. Oh, how many Supreme Gems do you need? I had to use one to kill that douchebag. Counter attack, evade encounter. Ooh, I don't have enough. Otherwise, that would be nice. Alchemy. Ooh. I think I will put that on Lulu. Double over... No, we don't need that. Yeah, I think we're going to put that on Lulu. Well, Lulu is the one that's going to be getting healed, right? Well, let's make a save. Okay, let's make a save. And let's get those Aeons filled up. Because I'm pretty sure we're not going to get through this without those. We should be able to encounter a cupcake fight around here somewhere. Or do you just not encounter fights here, or what? Once you get past the... Maybe that's the deal. Maybe you don't encounter battles here. Let's go back over here then. We should be able to do it in one battle if we get the right formation. Is this the right formation? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's go ahead and bring in Yuna. And let's bring in this guy. Oh wait, no, no, shoot. We're gonna want to silence him first, I think. Well, maybe it will make a difference. I can't believe we didn't run into 3 monolith or demonoliths in a pair like that. That's kind of crazy that we didn't not run into that. You know, it's been so long since I fought the final boss in this game that I just don't even remember. I just remember the last time I beat him, I got really lucky and my party was stronger than this party, so I'm kind of concerned about it. In fact, I'm really concerned about it, to be perfectly honest with you. But I know the game better now than I did last time, so that might be the difference. And I don't have Yojimbo. I had planned on going back and getting him, but... So last time I fought the final boss, I was really underpowered and I just couldn't get... I fought him over and over and over and I couldn't really do anything, and on my last try I had expelled every possible thing I could do, and all I had left was Yojimbo, and I gave him all my money, and then he did an attack and I won the fight. Now he didn't do the attack that will kill anything. That wasn't the attack that he did. He did like the other good attack that he can do. I don't remember. It wasn't like he did like a crazy amount of damage or anything. But the boss didn't have much life left, so it was enough. But if I hadn't had Yojimbo, I don't think I would have won that fight. So I'm kind of concerned, let's put it that way. I kind of think Yuna's immune to Petrify. Yeah, she is. So, I have really not used those Aeons much at all this whole game. Very, very sparingly have they been used. I'm trying to go back and think of when I actually did use them. I used them, and I used one of them. I think just one. Well, because I never have them charged up, you know what I mean? This is the first time the whole game that I've gone and like, okay, it's time to charge up the Aeons, right? Like, I've never done that this whole game, and at least I don't ever remember doing that. I'm not trying to be a liar here. I'm just saying I don't have any recollection of doing it. I don't think I did. But I've usually had one of them with an overdrive. And I've used that at various spots. Usually when you have to fight the summoners, you know, you have to fight those summoners, like, for whatever reason. That's when I've used the summons, when I've had to use them. Other than that, I mean, Seymour Flux, I used 1, maybe 2. And I just don't remember. Just have not been using these Aeons for much of anything. I did use Ixen against that great behemoth. He was the meat shield I used for Meteor. Or Meteo, whatever he uses. Really? You're just gonna beat on her like that? That's not cool, bro. I don't know that she would survive another hit like that. $950? No, she wouldn't have survived another hit like that. You know, she's fast, but she's really pretty soft. She's pretty squishy, that Shiva. But I like her. She hits hard. And she's fast. She's usually the one, and she can heal herself. She's usually the one that I will, if I power an Aeon up, it's going to be her. Mainly because she's fast, and she can heal herself. That's pretty much it. And her being squishy actually plays to her advantage. So long as she doesn't get one shot, she can get that overdrive meter built up real fast, so that is kind of a advantage. I mean, if you're going to be using the summons, and it's, you know, I'm not, you know, gonna say someone can't play this game any way they want to. You know, it's whatever you have fun with. On this playthrough, we just didn't use the summons for anything, pretty much. But I've used them in the past, and you know, Bahamut, I would love if he could heal himself, but in order to heal himself, he just doesn't heal from elements, so you have to teach him a healing spell, and those are usually not worth the time and effort, honestly. And this will tell you how much I use the summons. I don't even know how, so I know that, you know, if you have a grand summon, you don't have to have an overdrive bar filled up for the summon, because it will, you know, you can use the grand summon and then you can choose whichever one you want and it'll fill their overdrive bar up. But I don't know how it works, like how you can get the double overdrive bar, you know what I mean? Like, so if he has his, let's say he already has a full overdrive bar, can I use a grand summon, use Bahamut, use that grand summon's overdrive bar, and then summon Bahamut again and use his overdrive bar? Like, I don't know how that works. Which definitely tells you how well I know the summons. And I played this game quite a bit, but I hardly ever use the summons. I just don't. They have their usefulness. Most of it's being a meat shield. I guess they give you damage cap, you know, that 9,999 damage. You can deal that damage pre-Calm Lands. So there's that. But what do you need it for is what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know, like, what do you need to use them for that kind of damage before the Calm Lands? I mean, there's just nothing that's that strong where you would have to use a summon to get past it. That or before the Calm Lands, you know what I mean? Like after the Calm Lands, there's some stuff that's pretty tough. But before the Calm Lands, not that much. Well, there is that one Seymour fight, but I think, yeah, you can't even use them because he'll just dismiss them. So the one spot that you might really take advantage of them, you can't even use them. I guess, you know, I will say this. I have used them on this playthrough. There have been a couple spots where I was in, you know, earlier in the game, and I was in a spot where I had been kind of painted into a corner, and it was my get out of jail free card. I could bring unit in, I could bring, like, say for example, those mushrooms that you fight on Mushroom Rock, they do that fire attack. You know, and you're out of magic, so there's nothing you can do, you know, and so if you try to attack them, you're gonna die. And so you bring in Ifrit, and then, you know, well, they'll heal Ifrit, so then he can win the fight for you. Instances like that earlier in the game, you can use their elemental properties to your advantage, and that's probably the single biggest advantage that they hold for you in the early game. If you're fighting a monster that is a lot stronger than what normally would be the types of monsters that you encounter, you know, they can be useful for that. You know, your little get out of jail free card if you're in a jam. What the heck? Oh, we didn't mute him or it wore off. Ooh, boy, that was dangerous. We could have died there. Okay, let's not let that happen. Let's bring you in here. And what do you have here? 3,300. Boy, I don't like this at all. What do you have on you? Oh, nothing that big video. Okay. We'll just go ahead and use that. And we'll, well, you're immune to she's immune to petrify, so we'll bring you in. Do that. And now we should do it. That could have been pretty lame there. All right, let's go ahead and save. And so what were we gonna build there? got to put him in the lead again. Okay, so you have auto mid, confused, and stone proof. What else? What I was gonna put on him? Oh, weapon. You know what? Let's just spend everybody's sphere points and make a save and give it a shot. And then if we have to go back in and build some gear, then so be it. But we might be okay. We've got those Aeons. I remember this guy being a major pain though, because he keeps on getting healed. And then there's that second tier. So what I don't remember is, did I use any Aeons for the first tier? I don't think so. I think that was my key last time, because I was pretty underpowered when I got there last time. Not this underpowered though. I'm pretty soft right now. I'm really quite squishy. We just got haste 2 just now. Well, Titus just got haste. Okay. Yeah, let's get you. Every time I've ever deviated from her original path, it's never worked out very well. But we're not going in here to try and make her a mage. We're going in here to try and give her these +4. And you still get good agility points in in-game white mage, so it's not like she's losing much on the agility side of things, which is one of her major advantages. Is her agility is so fast. That evasion keeps raising, the agility keeps raising. She's even gonna get Cure 3 out of the deal. By 1 point. Alright, Waka, you've already pretty much blown your load. There's that, that's nice. What would that have been? Silence Buster? That's not gonna do me anything good. Oh, that's what I was trying to get though for those demonoliths. We'll save you for last. Let's go ahead and power up Kamari with whatever we can here. Bribe. When I talk about a late game. Ability. And what is this? Is it a lock 3? It is a lock 3. Let's hold off on that. We don't really need to do anything there. Lulu's already spent. Everybody's spent except for Aaron and Una if we decide to. I kind of don't even want to. I kind of want to just leave all those points on her board. Because we really haven't used her for much of anything. The only thing we're going to use her for is those summons. But my concern is that if I don't spend the points and I use a summon, then she might be too slow again. Because she pretty much almost cost us the battle against Seymour because she was too slow. So I think I will spend the points. What's this up here? Zombie attack? We have it. Okay. Alright, that's all I needed to know. Yeah, okay, so her normal path would have taken her through here, where she would have learned nothing. And then she would have come into here, where she would have learned Tier 2, which we don't need. And then ultimately she would have been in here, where she would have learned Protect and Shell. So, we're up here with her. We're gonna backdoor her. Into this section. I didn't even want to spend these on her, but you know, if I would have preferred to have gotten through the final boss without leveling her up, but if I were to get towards the very end of that battle and she would have just been a little bit too slow, or something would have gone sideways with those summons, and I wasn't able to beat it on the first try, and I had to do the whole thing all over again, I would have regretted not having spent these points right now. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna spend them, and we're just gonna deal with it. Whatever. I don't even know. We don't really need anything that she's learning. We can pretty much get all of that done through the use command, which Lulu has, from items that we've just stolen, as we have just progressed through the game organically. The only grindage we've done this entire game has been farming that one item from that monster at the top of Mount Gagazet, the boss up there, and powering up these Aeons at the final save of the game. That's it. I mean, this game is the Lulu game. It's the Lulu main game, and everything that we do. So, like, for example, sometimes I use Riku for, like, use, but, I mean, we don't have to use Riku. It's just a convenience factor. We can just use Lulu for it. We don't have to use Riku. Alright, so that's a level 3 there, I think. Yeah. Alright, before I go back and grab this power... No, we're not going to do that. Those 20 points are ridiculous. So, I used to have a job where I installed satellite dishes for a living. So, I've been in thousands of different places, right? Businesses, homes, whatnot. And I don't know why, but every now and again, I will be just doing whatever. And I don't know how, I don't know why or how any of this makes sense, but something will trigger a memory of a job that I did in my mind. And I don't have any idea what does it. It's weird. It's so weird. Like just now when I was talking, I thought of this job that I had once. And it has no correlation to what I'm doing here. You know, why did that job pop into my head? Why? I don't know. Really don't know. The job was a unique job, though. There was a bedridden woman in that job. I don't know what her illness was or whatever, but she was like an elderly lady. Not like super old, you know, not like she was like 70 or 80 or 90 or something, but she was, I don't know, probably 50-something. She had this real elevated bed, and she spent a lot of time watching TV, I guess. But the image in my mind's eye when I thought of the job wasn't of that woman. I just started thinking about that job because, like, why did that job come into my mind? There, you know, that's just strange to me. I've often wondered that why, because I'll be just driving down the road and all of a sudden, boom, in my mind's eye, you know, the image of a job I did. I don't know how to explain that. It's weird. Alright, I gotta use the restroom here. And then I'm gonna double check and see if maybe there's a weapon or an armor I want to do before we move forward. And then we're gonna try and beat this thing. All right, so I don't remember what this guy's gonna throw at us here. So I think what I'm gonna do is let's take a look at Riku. She's got Survivor on. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on for a second. Customize, look for Survivor. And I'm not gonna make a save after I do this because I don't know what I'm getting into here. And I don't want to have kind of painted myself into a corner. So let's see, what can we give her? Piercing. Level 2 key spheres. That's what it is. Oh man, I'm gonna have to remember that. Level 2 key spheres. You can learn piercing. That is huge because I could use that for Titus early game, and then Arn would be just a complete and total afterthought at that point. We could add an extra. No, we're not gonna do anything with her. I was thinking about that earlier, you know, what is it? Okay, so Waka. Okay. It's ironic because he had this super early in the game. It would be ironic that I would get him that. He doesn't hit. His role is pretty much over here. Unless I have like some kind of like status effect I want to put on his attack. Let's just do that. Man, I don't even know. Aaron? Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with that. Nobody has any kind of Berserk Ward stuff. Let's see what Mari has. He does have Berserk Ward. Stone. That's normally what I would have on some. I will put that on him. He's never going to be in the game anyway. I probably won't even bring him in. Overdrives. Yeah, okay, so we want Comrade. 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 Of course, she has Stoic because we've never used her. He has Stoic because we've never used him. Should I build Yuna's Overdrive is the question. I'm not going to. Because I don't know how that even works, where you can... I'm not even gonna bother. Okay. Did we build anything for anybody yet then? I don't think so. I don't think we did. Titus has his gear. But we were going to build a weapon for him. What can we use? Piercing? Yeah, heck yeah, let's put piercing on it. And Do we go with alchemy or do we go with evade and counter? He can't use Bhed stuff. I think we'll go with evade and counter. And then is there anything else I can put on there? Because we're not going to save this. Sleep proof. Berserk ward. Sleep proof or berserk ward. Or defense or hit points. Ooh, hit points. Yeah, we'll go with hit points. Yeah, I think so. Hit points. Alright. Alright. Let's go. Watch, I'm not at the final boss here, and I just thought I am. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure I am, though. Oh, we don't have first strike. Ah. Alright, we're gonna get out of here, and we're gonna put that first strike back on, and then that Avenger we can put back on when we get to the boss. Well, actually, screw it. We'll be okay. We're probably not gonna fight that guy again, right? Oh, crap. Well, I said that if I encountered this formation that I would fight it. So I better not make myself into a liar, right? Just takes so long. You know, I used to have that Avenger weapon for the longest time, and it looks like the one that he's carrying there, which it probably wouldn't have looked like that until I put that ability on it, but I have played this game for so long with that first strike as the weapon that it looks so strange watching Titus carry a different weapon in his hand. And I used to feel that way when I would take that weapon out of his hand. It's just weird how things come full circle. Let's just, I guess, skip his turn. That's a 1. See, the thing is, you don't really want to use a physical attack on these guys, because then they counter with some kind of garbage. Like bad breath style stuff, and you just don't want to deal with that. It's just not worth your time. But if you counter their attack with a counter, then they don't counter your counter. Otherwise, you'd be stuck in this loop potentially until somebody died. People just wouldn't like that, even if the outcome was a victory. I don't know, some people might like that actually, but people would probably use that they would exploit that. And, you know, this game is not a game where, I mean, towards the end, once you get strong enough, you can kind of just press the A button, you know, and, you know, just pick the same command over and over and over to win the battle. But this game is not built that way at all. If there's ever a Final Fantasy game that holding down the A button is a bad idea, it's this one, 100%. If you just keep on pressing the A button over and over and over, this game's designed to screw you for doing that. Or punish you, not screw you. It's designed to punish you for trying to do that. This game is 100% not set up to be played that way. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, okay, there we go. I was thinking he might be using another remedy here, and I'm like, dude, no, don't be using those remedies, bro. I don't want those remedies used just yet. I have a bad feeling that we're gonna run out of remedies in this next fight. I don't have that many of them. I might even have to take that armor off of him. As dumb as that sounds, I don't think I have that many remedies. Ooh, that might actually get a lot of high potions, so that what was I gonna do here now real quick? Okay, she's got 280 out of 450. Oh, come on. What a ripoff. Okay, we're not going to fight this guy. Yeah, not having that first strike. Oh, man. It's just... I feel like any moment we're going to get ripped off here.
Live and let live.
I'm just not letting that happen. You can always switch weapons in the battle. I feel like I'm putting this on the wrong person. What's infinity? Oh, really? Well, we're not gonna take alchemy off of you for that. That's nice. Ah! Okay, we haven't fought this guy yet. Great. So now I have to fight him because I haven't fought this guy yet. What do we got? What do we know about you? What are you? I don't even know. I'm not gonna. I don't know what this guy is. He's got 80,000 hit points. I don't know anything about this guy. Other than he's big and he's got a lot of health and he'll probably kill me. I'm just gonna not even bother with it. Well, let's see, what can we steal from him? Stamina Spring. I don't even remember what Stamina Spring does. Stamina Tablet. Absorbs hit points. Nah. Let's just go ahead and steal. And hope we don't die on this turn.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I'm just not gonna. I don't know what we're dealing with there, and I just whatever. We'll lose the item, whatever it is. Ah! So close. Didn't even see it. Silent Strike, Stone Strike. Well, we're not going to save it anyway, right? Who else would I put this on? Nobody. Okay. All right. Well, here we are. I'm only gonna give this one shot. If I don't win, I'm gonna have to end this stream. So, here's to winning on the first try, huh? So he's just been standing here this whole time, waiting.
You're late.
Why is he all
already.
scarred up? They never explained that, as far as I know.
I know. Hey,
Huh?
you got tall, but you're all bones. You eating right, boy? You've really grown.
Yeah, but you're still bigger.
Well, I am Sin, you know.
That's not funny.
Well, then, I mean, you know. Let's end this.
I'm probably not going to win this.
Dad,
Yeah.
I hate you.
I know.
But it would be cool if I did.
You know what you have to do.
Yeah,
I can't hear the hymn so well anymore. Pretty soon I'm gonna be Sin. Completely. I'm glad you're here now.
One thing about this battle that I don't really care
One
for
thing,
is
though.
I just... Usually the
When it
final boss
starts,
music in
I
these
won't
games
be
is really
myself
good, but
anymore.
this is not good.
I won't be able to hold myself back.
They tried to make it something,
I'm sorry.
that's enough.
failed miserably.
Let's finish this, okay?
You're right.
It just doesn't go with the music of the game at all.
Well then,
It's not good.
let's go.
No! I promise this will be quick. Hit me with all you got, Dad.
All right. That's to be expected, right? Of course, Yuna is holding us back. What else would be to be expected? Let's go ahead and let's bring Titus back in, and let's get him pasted. And let's get actually no, let's bring Arn back in and let's okay, crap. This has not gone to my liking at all. Stupid Yuna, why is she starting in the battle? I don't want her in the battle. She's just garbage. So much trash. You don't even have our good people in. How much defense is Titus at? He's full. Well, let's... Of course, it's Yuna that's holding us back, not allowing us to do anything. We can't even get our team in because Yuna sucks so bad. Why did I make you start the battle with her? She's so much trash. Oh, Phoenix Dennis on the other side now? I don't like that. Dude, are we ever gonna get Yuna out of this freaking formation? Ever? Bye-bye. I wish actually she was full of health when I pulled her out. We'll bring her back in when it's more to my liking. She's hasted, so we can pull her back in when we need to. Alright, now! Okay, so he's hasted. What have we done? Oh, he gets... Okay. Let's bring Riku in. And let's... Oh wait, we haven't given him that weapon back yet. We need to do that. There we go. Oh. Maybe he'll survive, probably not. Nope. It's close though. But it does have this ability. She's not immune to petrifying. That does petrify. Okay. So, then that petrifies, she probably loses all her buffs then. Yep. So that's good to know. Okay. So, we haven't done anything to this guy yet. Let's I think it's probably time we start hitting this guy. Okay, music makes it awfully difficult to play. I think that's why they put this music in there. To make it difficult. We're gonna... Now this was the part last time I fought this guy, I could not survive his heal. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and use Holy. Okay. Left. Okay. Oh. Do I bring in the summons now? That's the question. Or do I use like a mega elixir? Or a mega spin? I'm just gonna bring the summons. I guess start with 100, right? It's just big. I get to go first again here. Okay. I will go to Cuba. Again, I should not have rocked. I'll be honest with you. What is it like? Probably too many. Alright, summon. Got 2 left. Oh, there's no way. I just don't have enough now. Okay, so we'll go ahead and use. He's got 80,000. Summon. Right. Oh, this will be it. I don't think I have a way out of this. I screwed this whole thing up. I didn't expect to win in the first try here. I couldn't remember what I was getting up against here. Okay. So, don't have any summons left, so why does it give me an option this time? So, all I can do is... Oh, can I bring somebody else in who might be faster? Now, let's go ahead and use Mega Phoenix without even doing anything for me. Right? Still alive. Okay. Now, let's bring Lulu back in. And let's... What is she suffering? So, really not that much. Curse, not a big deal. Poison. Darkness. So, poison is really the thing that's the problem. So we'll just go ahead and do a antidote on her. And go ahead. Go ahead. What am I doing? Oh, you really freaked out. Yeah.
I won't lose!
That should take away his whole thing, not? And then let's go ahead and bring Riku in. And do... And bring Aaron back in. There's not any skill. We might still be able to pull this off. And let's just go ahead and bite the bullet. Bullet parts on. Okay. And let's do this. I still am not sure that we're going to be able to pull this off. We'll have to get pretty lucky to make it. Let's go ahead and do... Thought we get a chance to oh my word, do people survive that? Okay, that was not expected. This fragment is big. We can only do a I guess I could have brought Riku in if she's fast. I would lose that. bit of performance. Yeah. Let's not do that just yet. Go ahead and do that. Should have been just using this. Okay, they're gonna do their thing. Let's go ahead and just could have been using the overdrive. That's gonna screw up. That might do it. Oh yeah. There you go. Well, that sucks. I thought we had time. If I'd have known that was gonna happen, I would have done something else, but I thought we had time. Well, that'll do it. Anyway, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed your time. I will do this tomorrow. I'll plan on finishing this tomorrow. I don't know, I'll have to put together some sort of plan. I'll have to time out those Aeons better. Knock a little bit of damage off of him and plan that out, because I can do like, yeah, I'll have to figure that out and do that. I didn't think I'd win on the first try anyway. But anyway, thank you for your time. You have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Lord willing.